Let me tell you something that can change your entire game in life. Your attitude is your power. Success doesn't come knocking because you're the smartest, the fastest, or even the most talented. It comes to those who radiate positivity. Your mind is the most powerful tool you possess, but it can also be your greatest enemy if you don't control it. Thoughts are like seeds. You plant negativity, you'll grow chaos. When you fill your mind with fear, doubt, and self-criticism, you're building walls that block your blessings. But when you plant hope, determination, and belief, you build bridges that lead to your destiny. Every successful person starts with a belief. They don't wait for external validation. They create internal confidence. It begins in the mind. If you can see yourself winning, you'll start behaving like a winner. If you focus on problems, you'll drown in them. But if you focus on solutions, you'll rise above them. Look at your current situation. Are your thoughts helping or hurting you? Negative thinking creates limitations. You tell yourself, I can't do this, and suddenly you've lost before you even started. Positive thinking breaks those chains. It says, why not me? Why not now? That shift in thinking changes everything. There's no magic formula here. The process is simple but not easy. You must train your mind like an athlete trains their body. Feed it with inspiration. Surround it with positivity. Challenge it with new ideas. That's how you rewire yourself for success. Negative thoughts will come, don't fight them. Acknowledge them, then replace them with something better. If your mind says, I'll fail, respond with, but what if I succeed? If it says, I'm not ready, counter with, I'm getting ready every single day. The most important relationship you'll ever have is the one you have with yourself. What you say to yourself in private determines how you perform in public. Treat yourself like someone destined for greatness because that's exactly who you are. When you learn to master your thoughts, you'll see your life transform. Success isn't about luck or talent, it's about mindset. And the best part, you control that. Life isn't always fair, and it doesn't owe you fairness. There will be setbacks, heartbreaks, and disappointments. But let me tell you something, your resilience is built in those hard moments. A positive attitude is your armor. It doesn't make the battles disappear, but it ensures you come out stronger every time. When the storms of life hit, most people focus on the rain and get drenched in misery. But a resilient person sees the storm as a temporary test, knowing the sun will shine again. Positivity helps you weather the tough times because it shifts your focus from the pain to the purpose. Think back to a time when you thought you wouldn't make it. Maybe it was a job you lost, a relationship that broke you, or a dream that seemed shattered. You're still here, aren't you? That's resilience. And if you had even a little positivity in your spirit back then, it probably kept you moving forward when quitting felt easier. Resilience doesn't mean you don't feel the weight of life's challenges. It means you refuse to let that weight crush you. A positive attitude helps you stand tall, even when the world seems determined to knock you down. It's not about ignoring reality, it's about choosing how you respond to it. The people who achieve greatness aren't the ones who've never failed. They're the ones who kept getting back up, no matter how many times life tried to keep them down. Positivity gives you that strength because it reminds you that every setback is temporary and every failure is a stepping stone. When you're positive, you see the opportunities hidden in the obstacles. You recognize that every no can lead to a bigger yes. And when you hold on to that belief, you become unstoppable. Resilience isn't a gift you're born with, it's a skill you develop. And positivity is the foundation of that skill. With it, you can endure anything and emerge better than you were before. Have you ever walked into a room and instantly felt someone's energy? It's real. The way you carry yourself sends signals to the world. When you're positive, you attract opportunities, relationships, and success. But when you're negative, you repel those very things you desire. Think about the most charismatic, successful people you know. What's their secret? It's not just their talent or resources, it's their energy. They bring light to the room. People want to be around them because they uplift everyone they meet. That's the power of positive energy. Now flip the script. Imagine someone who's always complaining, doubting, or radiating negativity. They drain the room. Nobody wants to work with them, help them, or even spend time around them. Their energy becomes a barrier to their success. Don't let that be you. When you radiate positivity, you create an invisible magnet that pulls good things your way. It's not magic. It's how human connection works. People want to align themselves with those who inspire and motivate them. Your energy becomes your greatest networking tool. Positive energy isn't about being fake or overly cheerful. It's about showing up with a spirit of possibility. It's about carrying yourself with confidence even when things aren't perfect. That kind of energy is contagious, and it creates opportunities you never saw coming. Think about how energy works in relationships. If you bring love, encouragement, and support, you'll likely receive the same in return. But if you bring bitterness, jealousy, or anger, don't be surprised when it comes back to you. Energy works like a boomerang. It always returns. So the next time you step into a room, check your energy. Ask yourself, what am I putting out into the world? Because what you put out is exactly what you'll attract. And if you want success, start by radiating the energy that invites it. Gratitude is a game changer, but too often we overlook it. We get so caught up chasing what we don't have that we forget to appreciate what we do have. Let me tell you, if you can't find happiness in the small things, you'll never find it in the big things. Gratitude isn't just about being polite, it's about recognizing the abundance already in your life. When you wake up in the morning, what's the first thing you think about? Is it your problems or is it your blessings? Gratitude shifts your focus. It reminds you that even on your worst days, there's something good in your life. And when you focus on the good, it multiplies. That's how gratitude works. It creates more of what you're thankful for. Success doesn't come to people who complain. It comes to people who appreciate the process, the journey, and even the struggles. Gratitude gives you perspective. It helps you see that every challenge you face has taught you something, and every loss has prepared you for a greater win. You can't expect to attract abundance when you're stuck in a mindset of scarcity. When you're constantly thinking about what's missing, you're sending out the wrong energy. But when you're grateful for what you already have, you create space for more blessings to flow into your life. Gratitude is the foundation of abundance. It's what keeps you grounded while you're reaching for more. Look around you right now. What's one thing you can be thankful for? Maybe it's your health, your family, your opportunities, or simply the fact that you're alive to fight another day. Gratitude isn't about perfection, it's about recognizing progress. Even the smallest victories deserve to be celebrated. When you practice gratitude, it changes the way you see the world. Suddenly, the things you used to take for granted feel like miracles. And when you start seeing life that way, you're no longer chasing success, you're attracting it naturally because you're operating from a place of abundance, not lack. Gratitude is your power. It doesn't cost anything, but it has the potential to change everything. Start practicing it daily and watch how your life transforms one thankful moment at a time. Optimism isn't just about feeling good, it's about doing good. It's the fuel that gets you moving when you'd rather stay still. Without optimism, fear takes over, and fear is the number one killer of dreams. If you don't believe you can win, you won't even try. But when you're optimistic, you start taking action, and that's where the magic happens. Action is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be, but you won't take that first step unless you believe it's worth it. Optimism gives you that belief. It tells you that your effort matters, that your dreams are possible, and that success is within your reach. When you have that kind of mindset, nothing can stop you. Optimism doesn't mean ignoring reality. It means choosing to see possibilities even in difficult circumstances. Life will throw challenges your way, but optimism helps you see them as opportunities to grow. It's not about pretending everything is perfect, it's about believing you have the power to make things better. When you're optimistic, you approach life differently. You stop waiting for the perfect time or the perfect conditions. You realize that perfection is an illusion, and the only way to succeed is to start, even when things are messy. Optimism pushes you to take that leap of faith, and once you leap, momentum takes over. Optimistic people don't just dream, they do. They know that action creates results, and results build confidence. The more optimistic you are, the more willing you are to take risks, try new things, and step out of your comfort zone. That's where growth happens, and growth is the foundation of success. Think about the last time you achieved something you were proud of. Chances are it started with a little bit of optimism, a belief that it could happen. That belief turned into action, and that action turned into results. That's the cycle of success, and it all begins with optimism. If you want to change your life, start by changing the way you think about what's possible. Optimism is contagious, and it will not only inspire you, but also inspire the people around you. When you're optimistic, you don't just dream big, you make those dreams a reality. Negativity weakens you. It makes you second-guess yourself, hesitate, and hold back. Positivity, on the other hand, makes you unstoppable. When you approach life with the belief that you can handle whatever comes your way, you become a force to be reckoned with. That's the power of a positive attitude that turns fear into fuel. The first step to becoming unstoppable is realizing that nothing external can truly hold you back. Yes, there will be obstacles, but the real battle is within. When you conquer your doubts, your fears, and your insecurities, there's nothing you can't achieve. A positive attitude is what gives you that inner strength. When life gets tough, most people give up. They throw in the towel at the first sign of difficulty. But unstoppable people keep going, no matter how hard it gets. They understand that success is on the other side of the struggle. Positivity helps you push through tough moments because it reminds you why you started in the first place. Positivity isn't about being naive or overly cheerful. It's about being resilient. It's about saying, I know this is hard, but I've got what it takes to get through it. That kind of mindset gives you an edge. While others are complaining or quitting, you're putting in the work and making progress. When you're unstoppable, you're not afraid to fail. You see, failure is part of the journey, not the end of it. Every time you fall, you get back up stronger, smarter, and more determined. Positivity is what keeps you moving forward, even when the odds seem stacked against you. Unstoppable people don't wait for permission or approval. They don't waste time worrying about what others think. They focus on their goals and trust themselves to figure it out along the way. Positivity gives you the confidence to bet on yourself, even when no one else does. If you want to be unstoppable, start by shifting your mindset. Believe that you can overcome any obstacle, and then back that belief with action. Positivity isn't just a feeling, it's a habit. And when you make it your habit, you become a person who cannot be stopped. Your energy speaks before you do. It's the vibe you give off when you walk into a room, the way you carry yourself, and the attitude you bring to every situation. Positive energy is magnetic, and it attracts opportunities like a flame draws moss. When you're putting out good energy, people notice and they want to be around you. Opportunities often come through people. When your energy is positive, you naturally build better relationships because people are drawn to that light. Nobody wants to work with someone who complains all the time or sees the worst in every situation. Positive energy makes you approachable, likable, and trustworthy, and those qualities open doors. Think about the last time you were in a situation where you had to make an impression. Did your energy lift the room, or did it drag people down? The energy you bring determines the outcome. If you show up with enthusiasm, confidence, and a can-do attitude, you position yourself for success before you even say a word. Positive energy also helps you spot opportunities that others miss. When you're stuck in a negative mindset, all you see are problems. But when you're positive, you see possibilities. You start to connect the dots. And suddenly the same situation that seemed like a dead end becomes a stepping stone to something greater. Success isn't just about talent or hard work, it's about being in the right place at the right time with the right energy. That's what gets you noticed, remember, and recommended. Positive energy creates momentum, and momentum attracts more opportunities. It's a cycle, and it all starts with how you show up. Your energy doesn't just impact others, it impacts you. When you're positive, you're more motivated, more focused, and more creative. You're willing to take risks, try new things, and go the extra mile. That kind of energy isn't just attractive, it's unstoppable. It sets you apart in a world where so many people are content to settle. If you want to attract opportunity, start by checking your energy. What are you putting out into the world? Is it enthusiasm, determination, and gratitude, or is it doubt, fear, and frustration? Your energy is your currency. And when you invest it wisely, the returns are limitless. Your beliefs shape your reality. What you think about yourself, your abilities, and your future has a direct impact on what you achieve. If you believe you're destined to fail, you'll subconsciously sabotage yourself. But if you believe you're capable of greatness, you'll find a way to make it happen. That's the power of positive attitude. Belief isn't just wishful thinking, it's a mindset. It's deciding that no matter how tough the road gets, you're going to keep going because you know it's worth it. When you believe in yourself, you give yourself permission to dream big and chase those dreams with everything you've got. Every successful person starts with a belief. They believed they could achieve something extraordinary even when others doubted them. That belief gave them the courage to take risks, the resilience to overcome setbacks, and the determination to keep going when things got hard. Your belief is the foundation of your success. The mind is a powerful tool, but it can also be your biggest obstacle. Negative beliefs hold you back. They tell you you're not good enough, not smart enough, not talented enough. But those are just stories you've been telling yourself, and you have the power to rewrite them. Belief isn't about ignoring reality, it's about creating a new one. It's about seeing beyond your current circumstances and focusing on what's possible. When you believe in yourself, you start making decisions that align with your goals. You take actions that move you closer to success because you know it's within your reach. Surround yourself with people who reinforce your belief, not those who tear it down. Choose environments that inspire you, books that motivate you, and mentors who challenge you to grow. Belief is contagious, and the more you immerse yourself in positivity, the stronger your belief becomes. Your belief sets the tone for your actions, and your actions create your reality. If you want to change your life, start by changing what you believe is possible. Your belief isn't just a thought, it's a force. Use it to build the life you've always dreamed of. Life is going to knock you down, that's a guarantee. But what defines you isn't the fall, it's how you rise. Resilience is the ability to bounce back, to keep moving forward, even when everything feels like it's falling apart. A positive attitude is what fuels that resilience. It reminds you that setbacks aren't the end, they're just a part of the process. Resilience starts with perspective. When you face a challenge, you have two choices: let it break you or let it build you. A positive mindset helps you see struggles as opportunities to grow. It doesn't make the pain go away, but it gives you the strength to endure it, learn from it, and come out stronger on the other side. Growth doesn't happen in your comfort zone. It happens in the moments when you're stretched to your limit, when you're forced to dig deep and find the strength you didn't know you had. Resilience is what keeps you going in those moments. It's what turns obstacles into stepping stones and failures into lessons. When you're resilient, you stop fearing failure. You realize that failure isn't the opposite of success, it's a part of it. Every time you fail, you learn something new about yourself, your goals, and the path you need to take. That knowledge is priceless, and it's what propels you forward. Resilience also builds confidence. The more challenges you overcome, the more you believe in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. That confidence becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. You start to take bigger risks, set higher goals, and pursue dreams that once felt out of reach. Positive people aren't immune to challenges, they just handle them differently. They don't dwell on what went wrong. Instead, they focus on what they can do to make it right. That proactive mindset is the essence of resilience. It's about taking control of your situation instead of letting your situation control you. Resilience isn't a trait you're born with. It's a skill you develop. And the more you practice it, the stronger it becomes. Every time you choose to rise after a fall, you're building your resilience. And with resilience, there's no limit to what you can achieve. Gratitude is the seed that multiplies success. When you appreciate what you have, you invite more of it into your life. It's not just about saying thank you. It's about genuinely recognizing the blessings around you, no matter how small they might seem. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's missing to what's already present. And that success isn't just about chasing what's next. It's about appreciating where you are right now. When you focus on gratitude, you start to see opportunities you might have overlooked. You stop taking things for granted and start valuing the journey, not just the destination. Gratitude opens your eyes to the possibilities that surround you every day. Gratitude also keeps you grounded. It's easy to get caught up in the hustle, always wanting more and striving for the next big thing. But when you take a moment to pause and reflect on what you already have, you find peace in the process. Gratitude reminds you that success isn't just about material things. It's about the relationships, experiences, and lessons that shape your life. Being grateful doesn't mean settling for less. It means acknowledging the progress you've made while staying hungry for more. Gratitude fuels positivity, and positivity fuels action. When you're grateful, you're more likely to take steps toward your goals because you're inspired by the blessings in your life, not burdened. Gratitude is contagious. When you express it, you inspire others to do the same. A simple thank you can brighten someone's day, strengthen a relationship, or even create a new opportunity. Success isn't achieved alone, and gratitude strengthens the bonds that help you grow. Gratitude also builds resilience. When things don't go as planned, it's easy to dwell on the negative. But if you can find even one thing to be grateful for, you shift your mindset from defeat to determination. Gratitude gives you the strength to keep moving forward, no matter how tough the road gets. Start every day with gratitude. Write down 3 things you're thankful for, no matter how small. Say thank you to the people who support you. Appreciate the lessons in every failure and the blessings in every success. Gratitude isn't just a feeling, it's a habit. And when you make it a part of your life, success will follow. Dreams are powerful, but they're nothing without action. You can have the biggest vision in the world, but if you're not willing to work for it, it's just a fantasy. Success doesn't come to those who sit and wait. It comes to those who get up, show up, and do the work every single day. The action starts with a decision. It's deciding that you're no longer going to let fear, doubt, or excuses hold you back. It's choosing to take the first step, no matter how small it might be. That first step creates momentum, and momentum is what turns dreams into reality. It's not enough to want success. You have to pursue it relentlessly. That means putting in the effort even when you don't feel like it, even when the results aren't immediate. Consistency is key. Small, consistent actions add up over time, and before you know it, you're closer to your goal than you ever imagined. Action also means embracing failure. You're going to stumble, you're going to make mistakes, and you're going to face setbacks. But every failure is a lesson, and every lesson brings you one step closer to success. The only real failure is not trying at all. Dreams require sacrifice. You might have to give up your comfort zone, your free time, or even some relationships that don't align with your goals. But those sacrifices are worth it because the life you're building is far greater than anything you're leaving behind. Action isn't about perfection. It's about progress. It's about showing up every day doing your best and trusting that your efforts will pay off. Success doesn't happen overnight, but it does happen when you commit to the process. Stop waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, or the perfect opportunity. Start now. Take that first step and then take another. The path will reveal itself as you go. Action is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be, so don't hesitate. Cross it. Positivity isn't just a mindset, it's a lifelong investment. It's a choice you make every single day, no matter what life throws at you. When you invest in positivity, you're investing in yourself, your future, and your success. It's the foundation of everything you want to achieve. Positivity doesn't mean ignoring reality. It means facing challenges with courage and confidence. It means choosing to see the good in every situation, even when it's hard. Life will test you, but positivity gives you the strength to rise above the negativity and keep moving forward. Investing in positivity means surrounding yourself with people who uplift you, environments that inspire you, and habits that support your growth. It's about being intentional with your energy and focusing on what truly matters. You can't control everything, but you can control how you respond, and that response shapes your reality. Positivity is also about self-belief. It's about trusting that you have what it takes to succeed, even when the odds are against you. When you believe in yourself, you radiate confidence, and that confidence attracts opportunities. Positivity and belief go hand in hand, and together they create unstoppable momentum. The benefits of positivity go far beyond success. It improves your relationships, your health, and your overall well-being. It helps you handle stress, bounce back from setbacks, and find joy in the journey. Positivity isn't just a strategy, it's a way of life. Every day you have a choice. You can let negativity dictate your path, or you can choose positivity and take control of your destiny. It's not always easy, but it's always worth it. The more you invest in positivity, the more you'll see it pay off in every area of your life. Start making that investment today. Practice gratitude, surround yourself with positivity, and take consistent action toward your goals. Positivity isn't just something you have, it's something you do. And when you make it a habit, success is inevitable.